Both ways?
Everything's working. Well, down would, yeah.
Go down on it.
It would go down on it. You want to go down on things.
That's right.
Ooh.
Do you want me to try it out?
Yeah, go down on it.
Which one?
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
How deep do I go?
Until you hear it. You cut it off?
Do I pull?
Yep. Look.
Oh, it pulls itself, yeah.
It pulls itself.
All right.
All right. So
Welcome to the future 2024 electric
Using the electric
corkscrew.
corkscrew the first time on the podcast.
And hey, if you were a Patreon member, you would have known about the electric corkscrew. We did it last week, video and all.
Did you get a video of it pooping it out like
Yeah,
this?
we did.
we did all of it.
Poop the cork out, nice.
This is like the self-checkout counter at the grocery store.
You hate it.
I hate it.
Oh, we're all checked out, brother.
Oh, you guys are still having the old stuff.
Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese, soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. My name is Evan.
Patrick.
Justin.
Christopher.
Hey, what's up, boys?
What up?
What's up?
Alive and well?
Alive and well.
Yes.
Thriving.
Thriving and surviving.
Yes. Yes.
How are you, Justin?
Good. I'm present.
He is present.
Present.
Tired boy.
Hey,
A little?
sometimes you have a wild weekend. Monday comes quicker than you think, and here you are.
You
Oh,
little
podcast night.
little tie.
Yeah, that's all right.
A rough weekend.
I can pull it together for a conversation with the boys, as always.
Man.
Yeah,
If
some-
anyone could pull it together for an hour and a half, it's Justin.
You're a pull it together guy. And yeah.
Justin showed up to the podcast and he's like kind of sleepy, but after the podcast, you tell me Brushy One String ain't the greatest.
This is the first day I've ever heard about him, and I think it's just fantastic. I mean,
Aw.
he's out there doing a song, and the internet seems to have loved it.
Living
He's
his
very
Rasta
good, yeah.
life. Oh, fucking
I don't
A.
know how good he is, really.
You're not a fan of the music.
It's not that impressive. It's just like a homeless man with a guitar with one string on it.
See, I like UB40 a lot, so this is really hitting me
You get
right
reggae
in my soul.
You get reggae music.
And that's peak reggae music.
Chicken in the corn.
Well, he's kind of doing not reggae music. What he's doing is like a Jamaican guy who's pretending to do an American song for the first
Yeah.
time.
He's
or
not doing
something.
a Jamaican guy. He
that's
is a
just
Jamaican
I
guy.
think you need to listen to more of his catalog. I think he is authentically Jamaican.
He is
yes. No,
definitely, he is most
he's
definitely
Jamaican.
Jamaican. But what's he
He's doing it.
You think there's a lot of cornfields in Jamaica?
No,
I
he's
don't
doing
think-
like a weird American pastiche or something.
Yeah,
That's
for that
fun,
part of
though.
the song.
He's having fun.
Yeah.
But it's chicken on the corn. All right, moving on.
I just like get this guy in a studio. What's he really gonna pull out, right?
he got,
Right, let's bring him into the basement.
he got the tiny desk.
It's almost like you're kind of almost like those kids at Ryerson who are passing by the Eaton
Whoa,
Center for
whoa.
the first time.
It's not Ryerson
Ex
anymore.
university, and they go, "Wow,
No,
a guy breakdancing," you know?
Wow,
and they
guy-
have to stand out there and just like stop foot
Dude.
traffic and be like, "This is incredible, a guy breakdancing."
If Bushy was there at Young and Dundas Square, oh my God, I would stop.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. I promise you wouldn't.
Or I like there's a guy in Chicago who just played that song by The Pervert
What?
Canceled.
on the drums. They would be
Canceled.
like
Drum pervert.
Hey. But he'd have the backing track and he'd just play the drums off
Oh, like a little wine pail?
yeah.
Wait, go back. Who's the pervert?
Talking about bucket drums.
Yeah, bucket drums. Yeah, exactly.
Bucket drums.
That's a classic street performer thing to do as
yeah,
well.
bucket drums. You
Kevin
got the
Spacey's out there on bucket drums.
Yeah.
Okay.
The pervert is the guy who wrote that song. Gary Glitter hung out with that other pervert who's the really scary guy. Looks insane. Hang out with Prince William, stuff like that.
Savile?
Savile.
Oh, Savile. Okay.
You guys are
Jimmy
really
Savile?
up on the perverts, man.
You got it. These days.
There's a lot of documentaries.
Prince Andrew, not Prince William. Sorry.
Yes. All right. Anyways, moving on to another prince, a king, a rey.
Yeah.
Eusebio, rest in peace. 10 years.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That was fast.
I know, right? Holy shit.
Seems like just yesterday he was telling
Ronaldo, his record
Ricardo?
doesn't mean anything.
Ricardo
Take
to
off
take
his
off
gloves?
his gloves.
Ah.
Yes.
Do you remember when he got mad at Ronaldo? He's like, he scores all these goals, but they play all these small teams.
He said that?
Yeah, he did. He was getting mad about the record.
They got to play the Giants North Korea. Score 4 goals.
Hey, they
Yeah.
were good at that time, North Korea.
Yeah, apparently
They
they scored
qualified.
3 on us. And
Hey,
then,
4 goals in the World Cup. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. But yeah, a lot of tributes to him this weekend, which was nice. I thought Benfica would have played at home. I thought the league would have scheduled them to be at home, have a crazy, do the light show, have the jerseys, do everything. They did do the jerseys. They had everyone wear Eusebio.
They can't give favoritism to Benfica, say you're home this weekend. It's just how the schedule goes.
You only get so many home games of. Hey, the Portuguese league's still fair, you know?
Dude,
Still
are you
fair.
kidding me? If there was like hockey night in Canada on a Saturday night for some like, I don't know, Canada Day or some weird celebration.
Yeah, it's
of
not going to be
Canadian-
in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, the Leafs aren't going to be playing in Tampa. They're going to be playing in Toronto, and they're going to do some crazy celebration.
For American sports, they schedule things. They're like, this weekend, this is happening. We can put this game here. But Portuguese league and
Well,
most of Europe, they do a draw. So it's like, it's all random every game. If this is a game's
Hey,
home, away,
Evan's
it's, like,
random.
it's all random.
It doesn't
isn't
matter where the game's played. It's in Portugal.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Look, you're gonna. It was a big oversight. You're gonna go after the 80-year-old lady who makes the schedule. Come on.
It's an old lady?
Yeah, it's an old lady who puts together the
Maria.
schedule. She's
It's an important job.
She's checking.
And they don't do it digital. They do it all on paper.
Of course. It's Portugal.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of tributes out to him this weekend. Also, Franz Beckenbauer just died.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, today,
Whoa.
rest in peace, man.
Yeah.
Legend.
Franz.
On the same day as Eusebio?
No, not the same
Oh,
day.
He
that'd
died
be-
today.
That'd be crazy.
No, I think it was yesterday.
I heard about it today. Was it yesterday?
Anyways, it's close is my point.
Monday, Sunday, Tuesday. What does it matter? When does this podcast come out? Who
Yeah,
cares?
some people haven't slept since
Podcast comes
Thursday
out a
night.
different day, yeah.
It's all floating in the ethers. But yeah, rest in peace to Franz Beckenbauer, one of the greatest defenders out there. He won back-to-back Champions League, I believe.
For Bayern München.
For Bayern München.
World Cup winner?
Never seen him play, never seen him coach, but famously he
Ditto.
was in the Adidas ad where the kid goes,
I saw that today.
Beckenbauer.
I choose Beckenbauer.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he comes out.
And that's how I know about him.
Great commercial.
Yeah, I've really only known about him as an old guy and like an icon on FIFA games.
Yeah, he's like on a FIFA like master team or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's great that he has like a legend. Like people just tell you like he was great. I've never seen him, but I give him respect because I know people say he's great.
Exactly.
The best sweeper that ever lived. Also, the Figo Store is open, guys. Get your Figo merch. Figo Corner, Justin, go.
Incredible. I saw this on my bus ride home. I texted the group chat. Immediately got back. There's like 5 things in the store. It's like one belt,
And they're
one
all like
backpack,
$300 or $500.
500 euros.
a belt,
euros,
a
even more
backpack,
dollars.
What else? I don't know.
Some-
I'm waiting for
A wallet.
the shoes. A wallet.
The
Yeah.
shoes, yeah. The shoes
The
look
shoes
nice.
look cool.
This guy can just have a mall kiosk.
Dude, I could use a belt. The belt's $300.
I'm not buying that belt, Figo. I'm sorry.
You can't justify buying a belt when you're like walking through Chinatown. You can get a belt for $10 anywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny was right when he said, "Hey, this is a grift, man. But let the man grift.
Let him grip.
Let the grifter grift."
Hey, yeah. If you have money to blow,
People will support.
Some wealthy Portuguese man will buy it just so he can, it's a flex.
There's money. There's money in Lisbon, baby. Okay. Anything else on Figo or any of these legends?
Nope.
All right, moving on. Transfer updates. Dude, it's so early. There's so many transfer updates.
Holy
hey, people get
shit.
right at the
Ben-
jump. They start.
Benjamin Rollheiser. Tell me about this guy.
I think he's a winger in Argentina.
Yeah,
And he's supposed to come in the summer.
Why is his name so German?
Great name.
You know why? Come
Roll-
on.
Yeah,
we don't have to discuss this.
We don't need to give you the history lesson now.
Okay.
They gave him the Benjamin at the first name too.
Yeah.
Great name, man. We're gonna have a guy named Rollheiser. I think that's great.
Does he have a number yet?
No, he hasn't been signed.
Oh, still working out the details.
Yeah. He's supposed to come in the summer. I think.
Why doesn't he come in now? They're off season, aren't they?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Sancho on United, heading back to Dortmund on loan. So United paid them all the money, and then they said, you can have your player back. We'll pay a bunch of his wages because he just does not want to be here.
Wow, another dub by Man United.
Yep.
They just can't stop winning. They're like Trump. He can't stop winning.
Yeah.
I think that little guy needs to make a song for Sancho.
Brushy One String?
No, the guy does a song for Hoyland.
Hoyland. No, that's a lost cause.
That didn't work.
No. But yeah, it's one of those things where he's going back, and I think United have new partial ownership. This Jim Ratcliffe guy, he took over a big portion of the club, so everyone's very excited about this new ownership part in the club.
Well, they're running the club now, so they like that.
The Glazers
it's
are
not the
less
Glazers,
there.
yeah.
Rafa to United, I saw some of that in the news. They need to replace Sancho.
I didn't see that.
That'd be pretty fucking sweet.
That'd be wicked.
I kept seeing rumors Rafa to Sporting, which I don't think.
That sounds like the worst
real.
thing in the world.
I think maybe Sporting tried to contact him, but I don't think Rafa would do it.
I don't think he's picking up that phone.
No.
You know what I was thinking? Insigne's out the door. Comes to Toronto, baby.
Rafa?
Dude, how different is he from Insigne?
He's 30 now. I think his contract is going to be over with Benfica. I think he's trying to get the bag, like go to Middle East or whoever wants to offer him the most amount of money.
If we pay him Insigne money, fuck, man, that's worth it.
I think he can get more.
Yeah, he'll go to the highest bidder. And you know what? Good for him.
Good for him. He should get his bag. And if anything, he proved it this week. Fabio Carvalho on Wolves' radar for a loan. I like that.
I think he's going to Hull. I think I heard.
Yeah, I saw Hull on the Twitter also.
That's weird.
but-
Hull's in Championship, right?
Yeah, not
Well,
up too
Fabio
high.
Carvalho's a championship player.
He is, yeah.
Dude, I don't want
He
to.
loves it there.
I don't want to get labeled as that. He's just gonna get stuck there forever. But then again, if he gets stuck there, he's gonna try to play for England. We don't want him anyways.
Wolves
Yeah.
would be cool.
We'll stop talking about him if he chooses England.
Yeah, that's true. He's done. Goncalo Borges from Porto on loan to Lille, possibly. I think that's pretty close to happening with like an option to buy for 10 mil, which
Wow.
is a little cheap. He's looking pretty promising. I do like the idea of a loan, but with 10 million to buy, that sounds like a Jota move.
Yeah, I was just gonna compare that to Jota. Is Porto gonna fumble this and lose a good prospect?
Yeah. I also saw something on Twitter, might be fake, is from the French Porto Twitter account, but Porto's looking at Jota to come out of Saudi, come to Porto.
Wow.
I don't
No,
know.
he can't. He's a huge Benfica boy.
Yeah, I don't think he would either. Thiago Giallo is going to Juve, 3.5 mil.
That's a great move. He's gonna rejuvenate his career there. Rejuvenate.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happening right away or if it's coming later on, but fuck, that'll be great for him. Definitely make himself a contender for the Euro.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
We need more center back contenders.
There's a couple.
Yeah, get in the mix.
Yeah, I'm happy for that.
Healthy competition.
Yeah. Former Chelsea and Liverpool right back Glen Johnson says Gyokeres is not ready for the Premier League. After seasons in the Championship and half a season in Portugal, his goal scoring is not enough. He needs to prove himself more.
Oh, wow, this guy sounds like an idiot.
Yeah.
But I think Gyokeres should finish the rest of the season in Portugal.
Oh, he shouldn't leave yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to humbly disagree with Glenn Johnson on this
Yeah,
one.
Glenn.
That's your boy.
Yeah?
Your big Johnson head, eh? Big Glen head.
Yeah, I got a big poster in my room.
You have a poster.
Yeah, big Glenn poster.
Glenn. Oh. I forgot he even played for Chelsea.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah.
Guy named
I
Glenn.
forgot he existed.
That's not a professional footballer named Glenn. Hey, it's Glenn.
Well, Glenn's a big field of grass. That's where he
That's a
belongs.
Glenn.
Why
Yeah.
is he talking shit about Gyokeres? Gyokeres is fucking crazy. That guy is a horse. He's amazing.
He's a horse. He's a workhorse. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just looking at what he's seen. He says he doesn't think the championship is the level, and then he took a shot at the Portuguese league. So, Glenn, with all due respect, as they say in Sopranos, go fuck yourself.
Oh.
I agree.
João Mendes, our left back, promoted to Porto's full-time squad. I'm happy about that. Definitely need that. Wendell can't shoulder the whole load. Other news, Fernando Santos signs for Besiktas. He's going to be their new manager. He's going to Turkey. Oh, mister.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah. Bueno.
This guy just keeps going around different teams, collecting money.
Yep. Eh,
He'll get sacked in the morning.
soon enough. PSG offer Renato Sanchez to Besiktas because they say, hey, you
Offer.
like this guy?
Yeah, I mean that's a bummer to hear. I guess
You're offering a broken man. He just
broken
got
man.
injured like last week, right?
Yeah, he's not doing well. His like injury report. There's something going around on Instagram, and it was like how many days he's been injured at each club, and it's like it's so sad. It's like
bad,
150 days, 70 days, man.
But the Lille season where he played amazing, he must have played almost the whole season, right?
Yeah, but it was probably still like 50 days of injury at some point.
Oh yeah.
Sad.
Yeah,
Hey, you know what? My uncle's theory might be right. He likes the workman's comp. You know,
get
he
that
likes.
comp.
He's got a
He's
couple.
faking injuries.
He's got a couple no-shows.
Yeah, yeah.
Couple no-shows on the scene.
Yeah, especially on construction. There's a guy who always has something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timo Werner going to Spurs.
It's so weird.
Yeah. I like Big Ange, though. He's direct with the media. I like watching his interviews.
hmm
They're fucking really fun.
You know who else is direct with the media? Mourinho. And
Yep.
people hate him. People love this big jolly, Big Ange man.
It's the accent, man. The
The
accent.
Oh, he says might every other word.
I might. I thought it was the real deal, I tell you. Eric Dyer, he's injured. It's not because he's trying to get to Bayern Munich. He's injured. I'll tell you the truth,
That's cool.
mate.
But then
front.
didn't a guy ask him, was like, don't you think now with your injuries at center back you should be keeping Eric Dyer, that you need to keep him? He goes,
Mate.
no.
No, we don't need him.
nar. Sorry, nar.
No. So yeah, he's off there. Good luck to Timo Werner back in London. Hopefully more prosperous than he was with Chelsea. Insigne.
Oh, sorry, we should mention that's also because he's probably gotten there, has been played half a season with Richarlison, realized like this guy's fake Brazilian. This guy is shit.
Yeah,
Richarlison. I mean, what were they thinking buying him from Everton for so much money? It's like he's not good.
terrible. Yeah, no, Richarlison he's a scam. Insigne looking to jump ship back to Italy. There's apparently talks with Fiorentina, and then Fiorentina came out and said, no, we're not talking to him. He's trying to push those numbers up.
Are you telling me he started a rumor for himself?
Yeah, someone did.
Well, if he wants to go to Fiorentina, he has to take a pay cut
Oh, for
from
sure.
the crazy money we're paying him.
Yeah, he's going to take a pay cut no matter what. If he wants to go back to Italy, he's got to take a pay cut.
Yeah, for sure.
But what's money when you're not happy? Nothing.
It's weird. I'm not seeing much movement with TFC, and like
Anything.
we all want like these Italian guys out,
It's time for
but we
movement.
gotta get that going, or they're gonna show up for preseason.
Well, why not get a better coach? I mean, the reason why none of this worked, I think, in my head, is because they had coach's son and coach together as this weird tandem, and it was never going to work like that. And then, that Bradley guy's not a good coach.
Nope.
He doesn't know how to, deal with anything with players of that level of, guys who don't track back and just kind of stay up front. So
Now we have
We got
Herdman.
the Herdman.
They just brought in Jason DeVos as a TFC
I like
assistant
DeVos.
coach.
I always liked him on TSN.
He's not an assistant coach, though. He's not a coach at all.
No, he assistant coaches Canada, or he used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's a cool guy.
People got to start somewhere. If a guy that only plays a video game can can be undefeated,
that's not
Yeah,
true.
we
They
should get that guy.
Talking about.
Still,
They debunked that guy.
football manager, man.
No.
If that guy could do it, anyone could do it.
I'm sure that guy was coaching. Murmurs about Andre Silva going to Fulham or Wolves. I think he got injured this week, though, so, just terrible news. Poor guy.
No, it's just terrible timing.
Yeah.
he's at Sociedad.
Still at Sociedad, yeah. Not working out.
No.
Gelson Martins, we talked about him last week. He ends up at Olympiacos.
There's too many
Everyone's-
Greek fucking teams in this transfer update page. I don't like it.
We're going more Greek, yeah.
I was listening to Long Ball Football. Shout out to those boys. They said, why is everyone going to Olympiacos? Carlos Carvajal is the coach there.
Right.
Ex-Braga manager. So he's just bringing in all the pork chops.
Our boy Padence, we like him a lot. He's there.
He's back there. So that's the reason why they're all going back there.
I miss Podence.
Miss Podence too. Guij going to Villarreal.
Ooh.
That's right.
Yeah, Benfica's done with him. Wolves are just trying to offload him on probably a loan to buy, I'm guessing, or a tryout. Try this toy
just
out.
different loan. Maybe they're offering more loan money.
Yeah.
But also Benfica's not using him very much.
So.
Here and there, subbing him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll miss him. I liked having him last year to win that title, and now I thought he'd win a second. But towards the second half of the season, you see a lot, different players getting used and stuff. I thought maybe we could have a spot for him, but looks now with Thiago Gouveia that Thiago Gouveia is the guy that they want to use more. So
We bought Gedge jerseys last year.
I'm wearing one right now.
Wearing
He
it
was
today.
he was vital, I think, in winning the league last year. He did
Absolutely.
well. He did very
Vital.
well. The Sporting game, especially, he fucking died out there for us.
Yeah, Sporting game this year too.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a big game player.
some good games this year too.
And hey, man, forever shout out to him scoring that goal on Holland in the Cup.
Nations League. He won the Nations League with that
The
shot. Yeah.
Nations League.
So yeah, he's had a great career. Might be maybe coming into an end. I don't know. Villarreal's an okay team, but he has a lot of problems with injuries and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's
he has thrived in Spain.
Yeah, with Valencia.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Now Villarreal.
Sort of these mid-table Spanish teams.
Chelsea looked to bring in Jordan Henderson after life ain't so sunny in Saudi Arabia. A lot of these guys that went to Saudi are ready to leave.
I think he hated it instantly.
Yep.
He's like,
Him,
no.
Firmino too. Apparently, he's back to Brazil. Like a lot of these guys, they haven't even finished like a season. They want out.
way. No one's having a good time out there. Whoa.
Oh,
What the money? I'm stick it out for the money.
stick it up for the money, man.
How bad is it to live there?
They say it's too hot. Their wives don't like all the rules.
That's the thing.
Yeah, the rules are bad.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
And also, if you're Brazilian, man, you like the party, And you know what? If you're playing for a Brazilian team, you're still like the richest guy in Brazil. What's the difference if you're like,
That's true. Yeah.
rich or rich,
Yeah.
Di Maria could never go there. Apparently, Di Maria's wife fucking hated Manchester.
Oh yeah,
She's like, the food sucks, the weather sucks.
yeah.
I was like, we got to get out of here.
Oi.
Hey, if you don't got food, you don't got weather, you don't got happiness.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Chelsea want to get Jordan Henderson? That's shambolic.
Yeah.
What a waste of time.
Apparently Gallagher is like out the door, and they're thinking Henderson. I'm like, why are we even looking at him?
Henderson was already on the decline at
Yeah.
Liverpool. The last year of him playing Liverpool, like it was already a joke.
Yeah.
Chelsea is funny. They don't know what they're doing. It's like they're kind of like
Wild card.
They're wild card. Yeah.
They're kind of like a person at the airport conveyor belt trying to pick which bags are theirs, but they don't remember what they got.
They pick one.
They're just like grabbing stuff.
I think this might, and then somebody has to walk up to them and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? That's my bag."
Yeah.
Like, I'll give you $200 for this bag. They said, not enough. Not enough. Give me more. Yeah, no, that's good.
Best of luck to you, bud.
Yeah. You guys got any other transfers? Is there anything else? I know Benfica was looking at someone else, but I know Rollheiser was the most like promising one.
Benfica, there's Prestiani. I think he's coming too.
Yeah,
he's
we-
like 18.
Yeah, we talked about him in
about him.
2 or 3 pods ago.
There's from Boavista Malheiro.
Oh yeah, I saw something about that.
Still making offers for him. I think Boavista wants like a lot of money because they really need money.
And then all the Benfica fans are like, "Why are you asking for more money? You guys are broke.
You need money. This is a fair offer.
You
But
can't."
they're
even-
probably trying to get like because they know we have money, so they're trying to get as much as they can. Like,
Yeah.
this will save our whole club if we sell Malheiro to Benfica.
Yeah, we sell them well, and at the same time, like I know it's your club, and people are like, "Oh, we don't want to spend too much money on a player that's probably not that good." But like, doesn't it mean something to keep other teams in the league afloat?
No, we don't care.
Doesn't
No.
matter.
No,
Okay.
That's Boavista's
it's
business.
Benfica against everyone. Like Boavista could die. We don't care.
But don't you want to, especially after this last week when it's like Porto just played them like cross-city rivals, if there's any team you want to empower to do better, like wouldn't it be Boavista?
That's true. We do give Boavista a lot of money in the past and stuff.
because they can't. They can't sell to Porto, and Sporting's got no money.
Rival, yes. They do. They've played Porto off vibes, like because they just love. They hate them so much, and would love to beat them. So it's always a tough match.
But I think that you're looking a little too into like the risk of it all. Like, do we help this person so it like somehow also helps Porto? And then I don't think anyone thinks like that. We just go like, we got to beat Porto, you know.
But at the same time,
we gotta think about yourself first.
Isn't there a precedent in the league of like, especially because the like viewership TV rights are so in the side of the big clubs that it's like they should give back to the smaller teams to help them stay afloat?
Like a little like
So
That's not
some-
Benfica's responsibility, though.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's like the league needs that help so they don't
I think that's
fall
more.
apart.
That's like a more North American idea of sport, North American socialism that we have in
Yes.
here in sport, where you finish last and you're still in the league, and you actually get the first draft pick the next year, and we're
get
gonna
the
help
big
you.
advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
And you can shit the bed for 5 years and build your team.
Yeah. European sport is not really like that, but
or cutthroat.
yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, thank you for listening to this podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe wherever you get podcasts. Back on YouTube. Check us out there if that's how you like to listen to pods. Take some time, leave a rating and a review. We're also on Palma Radio, Palma Talk, online Portuguese radio station, and they do music and podcasts and all that good stuff. So check out Palma Radio if you're on the ones and twos.
Palma.
Hey-o. And then, of course, join our Patreon, additional exclusive content, extra nonsense, nice little way to give back to us, doing a little more video stuff there, a little after show, fun stuff.
Yeah, if you want to hear us talk about things that aren't football,
Yeah.
which I don't know why you would, but some people do.
Because our minds are crazy, Justin. You know,
You get a little taste of our crazy minds here. But
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
go off.
And
We
this
get
is
zany.
This is just us being zany in the football world.
Yeah.
Imagine there's other things, crazier
Oh.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other things, yeah. Topics we do: World War II, World War I,
Oh.
Napoleon,
Yeah.
Oh.
hot ones,
Yeah.
Hot stuff.
Saddam Hussein.
Yes.
UB40.
UB40. We're gonna talk about UB40.
Fresh one string.
Yeah.
But
They won't
yeah.
let us talk about UB40 on this podcast on Palmer Radio. That's on the Patreon. We get deep into the cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like $3 Canadian. So like if you're in America, it's $2.
It's pennies. I can't buy you anything.
Dude, $3 Canadian. Everywhere else, that's like
I go buy my groceries. I can't
Way
even
less.
get a shopping cart. I got to put $3 in the shopping cart to get it unlocked.
And we discussed that on the Patreon, the shopping carts at the grocery store.
For 10 cents a day, you could support 4 brother cousins, brother. But yeah. Anyways, yeah.
brother
Check out-
cousins.
Check out the Patreon. All right, we're moving to the Portuguese league.
Brother, cousin.
Hey, brother cousin.
Hey, brother, the week starts out with sporting and rolling on his reel. A week after the Beach Boys clobber Farense, the Lions hit 5 on Vasco Seabra's boys to end his great run of form. While the Swede did not score, he set up Edwards for 2 and Trincão for 1. Pote would score a nice one. 5th goal comes from an own goal. Nuno Sancho hit that off a deflection, and then Cassiano scores for Estoril. Huge win for Sporting.
Huge win for Sporting. It's also nice to get those easy ones because then your fans aren't stressed.
Hey, I didn't think that was going to be easy. Estorил's been on fire. They swept Farense 4-0 last week.
Yeah, and I didn't know it was going to be easy either. I mean, Estoril was a good team, and Gyokeres turned them into mincemeat, I guess.
Him and Edwards. Dude, Edwards on the finish.
Gyokeres is lethal even when he's not scoring. He's
Yeah.
assistant.
He's a fucking workhorse out there.
But I was gonna say once you get the easy goals, then you can sub in guys like Trincão and be like, hey, now you can play for like 40 minutes and we don't even care, right? Because it's like 3-0.
Get
and
that
then
hair flowing out there.
yeah, and then he bangs one.
Yeah, nice goal.
Him, Pote had a nice one too. A little dink off the post, I believe. Yeah, Gyokeres,
Nice putt, yeah.
3 assists.
Edwards killed it.
Boom.
Great. Offense was killing it.
And in one of the weeks where it's like they were up to bat first. They were first at the mound. Whole week could have gone by. They didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't know Porto was going to drop points.
Do you like to go first or last in the weekend?
I don't know. That's like taking a penalty shootout.
Yeah.
I feel like you want the second shot to like put your mind in the
No,
spot.
everyone wants the strategy nowadays. Everyone wants the first shot.
Yeah, you want
But
first.
then if you fuck with
because you get all nervous, you're like, everyone else won. I need to win too.
Yeah.
Or they lose, and you're like, I definitely need to win because I need to gain more points on them.
It depends on the
It's
kind
a
of
whole mind thing.
It depends on your personality, what kind of player you are. Do you do your homework right away, or do you do homework at the last minute? Do you need that pressure to really make you succeed and thrive, or can you do it ahead of time?
Like if you're a procrastinator, like
if you're a procrastinator, you want to play last, right?
I'll tell you what. It doesn't make no difference to me because I don't have
Drive?
real job, but like I have like a pretend job, play job, and
Hey, you have a real job.
Hey,
oh
man.
thanks man.
You play
Appreciate
pretend?
it. But it's not a 9 to 5, so like to me it doesn't matter. But I'd be upset if I was like a 9 to 5er and I'm waiting all week for my Sporting to play or Benfica to play, and then they put them on Friday afternoon when I still fucking work.
oh, that's
that'd be a little
annoying. Yeah.
anemic.
Oh, this game. It was early, like
It was 1 o'clock.
like 1 something. Like if you were working, you couldn't watch it.
Yeah.
You
So
could hit
over
Rosa
here.
Branca, watch the game, go to work.
So ideally, what I like is I like a nice Saturday 3:30 p.m. start.
Oh yeah.
You get to sleep
Beautiful.
in. You get to get blasted, and then it's next thing you know, it's 7 o'clock and the Leafs play. So to me, that's the ideal time
Yeah.
to play, and it's not too early, it's not too late. And to your point of like the waiting to the end or whatever, I remember so many games. I think maybe because you just remember the bad things, but where Benfica, all they have to do is win because Porto already drew, or like Sporting already drew, and then they would draw. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
oh, you fuckers! Like
Yeah.
you took the game too lightly because you knew you.
Do you think they're thinking about the other results?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
But for Porto in this scenario where it's like Sporting have won, now we need to get our points to stay in second. Benfica plays tomorrow. It's a Schrodinger's cat. And it's like, we don't know if Benfica's going to win or drop points. Porto's like, we just need to win to stay ahead. But like,
The thing, you
anything
just
can
got to
happen.
think about yourself.
God,
Just win the game.
either way, you just win the fucking game.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Obviously.
But yeah, some people get in their heads.
But Porto got lucky with Braga not getting all the points. They ended
Yeah,
up
Braga
okay.
could have passed them. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, anything else on Sporting? Shout out Marcus Edwards. Great game. I think he hit the crossbar. He had another really great shot in that game. You think he's trying to get out of there anytime soon?
He keeps sticking around. I don't know.
mean-
Is anyone knocking?
No, Sporting's
No one's
Sporting's
knocking.
going for the title. Ruben Amorim's going to keep all these guys, whether he wants to go or not go. January's not going to happen for him.
Yeah.
They're keeping
No,
this
not
team together
January.
and they're making a run for it. They're trying to win their second title in 3 years, 4 years.
3 years.
3
3
years.
years.
Yeah, they didn't win last year. They
Benfica,
won.
Porto,
Benfica,
and
Porto,
and
yeah.
Sporting. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's their goal, and they are the front runners. They're the team to beat right now. So
Yeah, they're not selling anyone.
they're not selling. They shouldn't sell
They
anyone.
should.
And I wouldn't even.
There's people knocking for Diamante. He just left
Yes.
to AFCON.
80 million Newcastle.
Yeah. That's a
Whoa.
lot, man. But don't do it January, man.
No.
They'll still be there in the summer.
Exactly.
And like while he's at AFCON, I think you got this great little boy, Quaresma. I like him a lot.
Get him out there.
Play him.
Yeah, man. Increase his value. Portuguese value, baby.
It's not just about value; it's about winning games, about getting 3 points. You know?
I think
It's about titles, not money.
yeah. So later in that day, Porto enter the Bessa for the Derby Day Invicta. With Boavista, they're held to a 1-1 draw. 2 early goals around the 25th minute, followed by Porto struggling to attack for 65 minutes. Oy, this one hurt, man. This one was tough.
Tough one, eh?
Yeah. The refs were on our side, too. They were giving us fucking balls in that, like...
Aren't they always?
The linesman was right in front of this guy trying to clear the ball, hits it off the Porto player, gives us the ball.
I saw that one.
I was like, what do they do? Like, this is
Yeah.
embarrassing as a referee. Like, how do you even have another job after this?
You gotta get your eyes checked after that, yeah.
Honestly, it's brutal.
They saw what they saw.
But I mean, Porto is still all over them. We should have had another fucking goal at some point. But yeah, Tony Martinez scores a tap in. Evan Nielsen passes it to him from he was lying on his ass.
You know why though?
Why?
Because he's blessed.
Blessed him.
Blessed tattoo on his neck.
I love that Evan Nielsen assist on the ground.
Yeah.
That was great.
Bruno Lorenzo comes soaring through the air after a free kick, and he hits us for one. Our whole back line's sleeping. Cardozo doing nothing. Pepe just standing in the middle of nowhere. They all fell asleep.
Play to the whistle, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was
Just
a free
let him
kick.
sneak through.
They just weren't paying attention. They weren't covering their guys.
You can always get those on dead ball situations, and based off the little, I was coming in and out of the room when this game was on, and it kind of just looked like Boavista was only going to score off a set piece sometimes.
Yeah, and that's all you need sometimes.
Yeah, they weren't playing too well. Yeah.
but
They just need the set piece.
they were playing with fight.
Yeah,
They
they were fighting. They never gave up. Yeah,
There's one team they're going to fight against. It's Porto.
for sure. You can
Porto-
feel it in the air.
Yeah.
And it's derby, and it's in it's in their stadium. It's in the Bessa, right?
Yeah.
So they got to do it for the fans.
Porto kept trying shots at the top of the box, which, not the greatest strategy, but, Nico Gonzalez hit a sick one. He came on. He looked fantastic.
Oh, that Nico Gonzalez one! It looked so nice. It just went right by the bar.
Just not enough curve
Hey,
on
man,
it.
if you can't penetrate, you got to get your snipers cooking, right?
Yeah.
I agree. I
Yeah.
like it when they start taking shots. I'm like, dude,
love it, too.
these
Go for
freaking
it.
passes aren't working. You
Yeah.
can see that they have 11 guys behind the ball. Shoot it over these fuckers. dude.
Exactly.
Do a little curler.
Snipers on the roof.
Pep almost hit one in the box, all around the same spot. He's just he hit one, it got deflected. He hit a second one, way
Yep.
over. But honestly, it's Sergio. He brought on Chico and Galeno late, and I'm like, why is he still running with a 4-4-2? Just put fucking 4-3-3 out there. I don't get his strategy. 4-4-2 is so old and outdated. No one uses it.
I don't know. It's
I like a 4-4-2.
Yeah, I don't mind it. It simplifies
know.
things. It really simplifies things. Two strikers.
You
I like
want
two
more
strikers.
No, you want more wings.
But then it's what? It ends up being a 4-2-4 with everyone pushing up.
It could be a 4-1-2-1-2. I like that one. I like that
That's too
one.
many numbers.
I think that
I just think he doesn't trust the young players on the team, and he needs to.
I like a
He does-
2-2-2-2.
I think that maybe he doesn't have his point man, his one striker Taremi, Taremi's obviously dropped off, that he can lead the line like a single guy, so he puts
Yeah.
two up there.
No, but he was doing Taremi and Nielsen, or Taremi and another striker even last season. It's just I don't know what it is. There's a thing where it's I feel like he doesn't want to start Chico because of it. He's not anti-nepotism. He wants to give him minutes, but he doesn't want to make him the guy, which Chico is fantastic. I would love to see more Chico. I don't know. He doesn't play Jaime. I don't know if that's a fitness thing that he's not playing him. Nico Gonzalez looked great today. I wouldn't mind seeing fucking Eustachio Varela start with him in front. Guy loves Pepe, and Pepe has been playing well, but start him on the wing. He's playing him in the center. I don't know. I just something's not raw. Something's not right.
Yeah, Pepe is a winger, right?
He's a winger, but he also plays him through the center too.
Sometimes
Weird moves.
Mistaken identity.
I said this at the beginning of the season, which is why I predicted them to finish fourth. Sometimes you just have a shit squad,
Yeah.
We got a bunch of bums out there.
I think they have a good squad, though.
But
I mean, in some areas, yeah.
we have a good squad. It's just I don't know. He just doesn't trust the players. He needs to trust the fucking younger kids that, we have this academy producing all these great talents, and he just doesn't trust them to be out there.
Yeah, where's Romario Barro?
He's injured all the time.
Yeah, where's your boy?
Does he play them in the Tasa, the younger guys?
Yeah, they switch him up a lot more for the Tasa, but
Yeah.
it's still just there's guys that aren't getting minutes that deserve minutes, like Nico. Nico, he wants to leave, and it's well, he's a great player, and we should give him more playing time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's always a good. It's always a good move to get more playing time. You tell your agent, tell these guys I want to leave, or else.
But it's also
I need more minutes. You know?
but it's also it's not like we're producing goals. Switch it up. Things are not working. Change it up.
When you're not getting the good shifts at work, and you're like, you know what, I'm looking for another job, and then they go, wait. What
Yeah.
do you need? What do you need to stay here?
Yeah, I've been there.
I need a Friday night, brother. Give me that Friday money.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
what Nico's saying. He
And
said,
this
"I
game
wanna
was Friday
start."
night.
It was. But yeah, fishy officiating. There was that brawl that broke out. Kamara got a red.
But yeah,
We went
red card
into-
for Boavista.
Went to the end of the game, got plus 11 minutes of extra time.
And that burned you.
I was happy. I wanted to see a goal. Didn't work out.
Once they got the red card, that's I think when I started watching all those opportunities I saw, and they just compacted it. They just went back there, and then
Anti-Jogo.
Bosnick and some other guys they were trying to like play it out, and every time they did, I'm like, no, just kick it. And then they did start to just kick it. But the thing about just kicking it is like,
Well, they just get the ball back
they
right
get
away.
the ball back, they
and then
bring
they
it back
bring
in
it
so
back
quickly.
up.
Yeah,
That's why you don't want to always just punt it out.
But then
You want to keep it for a while.
But then at the same time, their best opportunity was when they tried to. When Porto's best opportunity was when Bovisa did try to play it out, and then they have like
Yeah,
two guys running up
course.
together, and then they pick that ball off, and they have two guys out of position. They have less guys back now.
You run
So-
that risk, of course.
Yeah,
Man, sad time to lose points.
it's
Drop
still
out.
so.
It's still early. There's still time to
Yeah,
make
it's
it
early,
up,
but it's not. It's early, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah, you don't want to drop those points, but you're still in it.
Yeah, it's like 12:30 at the bar.
Yeah.
It's like it's
We're
still
not on last
early,
call.
but it's not that early.
That
Honestly, I think
that
this-
that one really spoke to me, Justin.
This whole championship, I think, is going to be close. I think it might be on the last day, 3 teams can win
yeah.
it.
It's a thrilling year. But
Maybe
like,
4.
Yeah. But like of all the years doing the podcast, and this was something I'll take from Mr. Nino Torres, who was commenting on the game at the time. Shout out Nino. He was saying, I think he said he was been doing the Portuguese league for 5 years now, and he's like, this is the weakest Porto squad we've seen in all of his time. So in the
In
past
5 years.
in 5 years, like the most like toothless team. What do you think?
So I said they're going to finish fourth.
They
I
do look
mean,
a little weak, yeah.
Yeah. Can't score goals.
they got a similar problem with hey, we didn't talk about the big sign of Benfica. We got the similar problem as Benfica, no star striker. And who has a star striker? Sporting, and that's why they're in first.
Let's talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Marcos Leonardo.
We completely forgot about Marcos
Leonardo.
Leonardo. Sorry if you
Did we talk
turned the
about
podcast off and you're
I know
already
Marcos
gone.
Leonardo, the transfer talk.
No, we talked
Boom.
about it last week, didn't we?
No, we didn't. It just happened.
Just happened?
No, it's official before
Okay.
last week, yeah.
I think they were fishing it last week. Now it's official.
Yeah.
Official.
We did talk about
Yeah.
because we said, Guy on Santos who
Yeah.
got
Oh, he got
relegated.
relegated, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched some
How
highlights.
good is a striker that got relegated?
How good is this relegated striker, though?
I'll have to see him in person, honestly, and in the Portuguese league. I saw some Brazilian league highlights. He's
I mean,
definitely Brazilian. I can say that
You're going to see him in person? You guys got a date?
in person on TV. But I'll tell you this.
Live. Justin needs to see him live.
Live.
What are you going to tell us?
I'll tell you this, brother. If you watch a highlight pack, you are seeing what does it say in the title of that? Highlights.
Highlights.
The highlights.
Only the highs.
I want to see the low lights.
Yeah. Give me the low light package. When we got what's Mr. Chunky's name again? Artur Cabral.
Well, if you have a highlight package of Cabral, it's a low light. You can't call it a highlight. There's only low lights.
So I saw that and I was like, you know what? I think look, guys. Hey, I say I repeat when I'm right. When I said that thing about Porto, I said it like 3 times how right I was about that in the last 5 minutes.
Ooh.
I mean, you don't know yet.
I'm gonna say how wrong I was. I said Artur Cabral will be the next Jonas. I said that on the podcast. So look, you take the dubs with the L's, right?
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, he's been doing okay. This week?
Cabral?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. You can say whatever you want. This Marcos Leonardo guy, I saw on comments and stuff, and Santos fans, what do they think of him? Apparently, he showed up to training and games drunk. He likes to drink.
This guy likes to fuck.
He's young. He's 20.
Okay. I mean, training fine.
You have a
Ronaldo did
drinking
that.
problem at 20? That's not good, man.
Well, he's Brazilian. Of course, he has a drinking
Oh,
problem.
that's fine then. That's fine.
Yeah.
He's drinking caipirinhas.
Go.
Dude, you get to Lisbon. Lisbon's a party town.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Well, that's
yeah,
probably why.
Benfica,
That's
take it a
why I
little more
agreed to
seriously.
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, hey, Maradona did it, but Maradona was also Maradona.
He also
and
did coke. If anything, that helped him.
balances out. Yeah, a little leveler. And and Maradona was also playing against plumbers and stuff, I think. But no, probably not.
Anyways, this week.
That was when the Italian was at its peak.
This week, 11 Eusebios go up against the Ruka. No chance.
How the hell were they gonna win?
How are they going to win?
So they did the moment of silence at the beginning of the game.
Yep.
Portuguese people can't fucking stay quiet for these moment of silences.
They like to clap.
Dude, there's an old guy's like, Viva Benfica! I was like, shut the fuck up, man. It's for Eusebio. Why you gotta yell something?
If that guy was in front of you and you were at that game live, would you punch him in the back of the head?
I'd tell him to shut the fuck up.
Would you hit him with a snowball?
Punch him in the back of the head. It's an old man, probably.
Well, he's never going to learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just asking.
Okay, but this is back to what I said. Is shouldn't this game should have been at the Luge?
The Mona sounds would be even worse.
Yeah, they'll start clapping, everyone. The next game that comes, they'll probably have an honorary thing in the
At
next
home?
game
Yeah.
too. Yeah, at home. So
But you've
Maybe.
already done the jerseys. You can't do another one. I mean, you can do Mona Silence, but it's like you can't do the same thing. It's like it's already passed.
if they want to, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have
It's not
to.
a big
Everyone
deal. It
knows.
doesn't have to be at home. They did the jerseys. It was great.
Everyone knows who Eusebio was, what he meant to that club, and it's marking the day of his death 10 years ago, and I think it's great.
Yeah. Anyways,
I love the jerseys. It would be cool if they did it every year, but I think it would just get a little stale, like
Yes.
old. But like the 10-year anniversary, you have to do it.
Yep.
But also, his birthday is around the corner, so we'll see what they do for that.
Maybe they could do something there. Yeah.
That's probably maybe they're waiting for that.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, Aruca catch Benfica with the offside trap over and over again, but eventually the Eagles break through by ways of Rafa, who is absolutely on fire. He snags a goal and then an assist on the Kokchu goal, and then Peter Parker Musa also scores, set up by Kokchu. So it's like Rafa scores, then he sets one up. Kokchu scores, then he sets one up. Musa scores. End of the game.
Yeah. Two great players of the game. Rafa, goal and assist. Kokshu, goal and assist.
And
They
Peter
played-
Parker.
They played great. Peter Parker, what a finish. You want to think like, wow, we have a striker that can finish like that. He should start. But then when he starts, it's like, no, he should not start. He's our super sub. But then we have Cabral. It's like, this guy's garbage. I can't wait until Musa comes on and scores.
Yeah. You just gotta wait. Hope Rafa or Di Maria does something in the first 30 minutes because you know the striker's not going to. So you like a goal in the first 30, right?
I would love a goal in the first 30, yes.
Sometimes they don't come, but Rafa's playing. He's playing every year. There's like a good form Rafa, and right now he's on a heater, and I think that's great for him.
What would you give
I
him?
think
as
he does like
what
2
would you
games
give him?
good and then 1 game bad, and then 2 games good, then 5 games bad, and then maybe like 3 games good.
And I feel like
What would you give him as an informed FIFA card?
Card FIFA. I haven't done that in years.
I don't
FIFA
know.
card.
He's like
86.
he's a great player.
I don't know. He's great.
Okay.
When we like demolished last year in the Champions League, like Juve, that was all him. That was he was a big part of that. But I will say he feels very hard done by the fans, but he must at the same time realize like he is a frustrating figure. Like he's not,
Can be, yeah.
some sort of Eusebio.
Oh, this week he was.
Yeah.
This week he was.
I think he's a little more like Shalana
Shalana.
with his runs and stuff. But yeah, I think if he has the ball and he's making runs, he's attacking. The other team's not attacking,
Yeah.
and he's doing something out there.
Yeah. And then I think even Pizzi said this one time, or Shaquinho on like one of the behind the scenes. They were like, Rafa's dribble, and then I don't know.
And then he's
a
like,
pass or
I
a
don't know,
shot.
what do I do?
Yeah.
That is very true. Yeah.
But there was one year where he was playing with Pizzi where Rafa couldn't stop scoring, and I think we ended up winning the last time we won the title. And if Rafa's scoring, that's great for us, and then that's going to propel us to lots of points and close to the title. You know?
Oh yeah.
Hey, Aruca looked good though. They had some good chances. There was that like really like just meaty one timer at the end of the first half when like
Yeah.
the fucking you guys cleared the ball really badly, and I don't know who the player was, but he fucking struck it so nicely, it just missed the
I
net.
believe Kokchu did like a really bad pass backwards, right? Is that
Yeah.
the
Does that
incident?
happen?
that guy just like one timed it from the fucking halfway.
But this is
I
why.
think like Trubin fucked up too, and then Nev gave
Yeah.
him like a little tap.
But this is also why like Trubin's a shot stopper. Trubin is the truth.
He was great again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't spell true without Trubin.
Coming up with
Oh.
great saves again.
Yeah.
The pitch was kind of shit. There was one chance Rafa was like 1-on-1 with the goalie, and then it just bounced up on him off like a little ditch, and then he hit it terribly.
Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing for Aruca.
Yeah. Come on, man. Put your best pitch forward.
Very much so.
Great fans in the crowd also. You can hear them. They're chanting. We have the best traveling fans.
We're the most followed club. And any good Nino notes? Because I know you watched this with Nino.
Nino, he was just talking a lot about Peter Parker,
Yeah.
calling him Peter Parker.
I was watching it at home. My wife said, "What the fuck is this guy talking about? Peter Parker and Spider-Man?"
Our mother also said the same thing.
No.
Yes.
She did, yeah. She was like, who is this Peter Parker? He's like, oh, it's just a nickname this guy gives him.
And I think our mother thought that Disney or some Marvel would call a cease and desist on him or something like that.
It's like, he's gonna get sued.
Yeah. Oh fuck, Needle's the best, man. I've been watching.
And he's just yelling, he's going off. My mom in the kitchen is like, this guy's gonna get fired, isn't it? Isn't he? It's like, no, he's so good, he's funny.
You don't get it, Mom.
It's like, Ma, the meatloaf.
But yes, on Saturday, the second half, after the Benfica game, the Minho Derby happened. Braga and Guimarães. Braga are stifled by a resilient Guimarães in the quarry. Brazilian midfielder Carvalho opens the scoring for Braga. However, the Conquistadors refuse to die as João Mendes hits a spectacular stonk from outside the box to tie the game 1-1 as the game comes to a close. Holy shit, this game was nuts. It was a lot of fun. First half, a little bit quiet. Second half got nuts. Guimarães were fucking fighting.
That's the Derby fight, man. They didn't give up.
Braga, that Zalazar, the Uruguayan guy, he's fantastic. I think he scored an offside goal in the first half, but overall, he's just been fucking solid. He's a guy to look out for. And then you got this Carvalho guy and João Moutinho playing as the holding midfielders. Abel Ruiz, he's got to do more. He had a breakaway. They were winning 1-0. He should have scored that fucking breakaway.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with the Bel Ruiz?
I don't know.
It's hard to keep. It's hard to keep pace the whole season, man. He's been doing amazing. Like
I don't know, man. Bonza's off to AFCON.
He's gonna fill in for Bonza. Yeah.
Yeah. It's time to step up. He should know that.
He's a setup man. He's from Barcelona. He's like maybe he's gonna make him plays, but if you're gonna be a striker, you gotta finish that.
Maybe he doesn't want to be that position.
That's what he is, man. That's what he signed up for.
You gotta want it, Abel.
I think he probably got comfy being like the setup man.
Maybe.
And now he's a
little bit different role.
Yeah, a little bit different role. He's got to adapt a little bit. He's got to have more of a killer mentality, and he hasn't had that thirst.
Yeah.
The thirst is coming, I hope.
You want Braga to take the title, don't you, Chris?
Yeah, I would actually love that. I would actually love Braga to take the title.
Chris is a Braga man.
Personally, yeah, I would.
It would be very cool because it would be like Sporting, Porto, Benfica, Braga. Yeah, that would be the last 4 titles.
Yeah.
But
it's gonna be Benfica.
Hey, it's gonna be Benfica, yeah. So that's tough. But
Hey, okay.
So the guy's in second place.
Bias aside. Let's
Oh,
go.
no, before we move on, I'll just give out a shout out. CD Barros said that Abel Ruiz, he needs a cane to his Abel.
yeah.
Oh.
Was Bonza his cane?
Cane, yeah, apparently. He's gone. Anyway, sorry, Justin, what were you saying?
Well, they would have to hire Harry Kane. I mean, he's already kind of taken.
Or maybe
he's doing well.
Abel Ruiz is the Undertaker.
Okay.
And he needs Kane.
They still
His
need a
brother.
cane.
Okay, that's kind of like 2 degrees of separation, maybe too much.
Hey,
but I
guys,
get
stay
it.
with me. Stay with me.
Okay. Who's Shawn Michaels in this?
Shawn Michaels is Moutinho.
You think I'm cute.
Older guy still got the kicks. Yeah.
Who on Bragg is going to hit them with sweet chin music?
Ricardo Horta.
Horta.
You see that assist, that spin pass? To
That was
Remember that?
that was a sweet chin pass.
Sweet chin pass, baby.
it's a spin move.
But yeah, man, Bragg were looking feisty. I didn't think Guimarães had it in them to even come
They
back.
weren't playing too well, yeah. And that goal came out of nowhere. It just blasted.
The second half, they turned the fuck
They
on.
turned it up.
They were going. Jota Silva had like a nice touch off a header, off a corner.
He was playing well, yeah. He had some great chances.
Love the man.
Portuguese Grealish.
Woo. But yeah, hats off to João Mendes. What a fucking stonk. Holy shit. What a way to end the game.
Crazy, man.
In the quarry, no less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need a moment of magic and boom.
Oh, broke the heart in the quarry.
And also,
I saw old women crying in the crowd.
yeah, they were just, that ruined their entire, 2024, it's done for Braga fans.
Oh, yeah.
João Mendes.
Oh, yeah.
Take it.
João Mendes ruined their 2024 right away.
You can't ruin a whole year. Stay positive,
We'll
guys.
see. We'll see what happens. And then as we go on, we say, hey, remember, João Mendes ruined their year.
And you're like one of those guys who still talks about 2016. It's like Bowie died right in the beginning, and then Prince died later. Like, 2016, the worst year.
2016.
Then Trump came in office.
Dude, Bowie had already put out his best stuff. What else is he doing for me? Nothing.
Black Star.
You haven't
right?
listened to Black Star.
Black Star.
I'm a black star.
That wasn't good. Anyways, elsewhere in Portugal, Friends bounced back with a last-minute win against Gil Vicente with a goal coming from midfielder Vitor Gonçalves there. Like super late, like 90
that was
plus
late.
2 or something.
Awesome win late.
Good for them.
Another
Good for them.
great performance by old man Velho.
Value. I'd had this guy sitting on the bench on my fucking fantasy team, and I got Diogo Costa starting with 2 points.
He got 9 points this week.
God damn it.
That was a great performance.
I'll tell you
Anyways,
what. Apparently, Evan's catching up to me. I got to pop back on.
I'm on your tail, brother.
I got to pop back on the Real Fever app and make sure I get some separation here.
Readjust your team.
I think what I did, I think a good strategy for me and you, Chris, is
Yeah, I got to strategize as well.
you check, you do it in August and then you do it again in January, and then see how that works out
Yeah.
for you.
That should be good enough.
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
You can come back, Chris.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback.
Okay, well, you gotta. If you guys have Bonza, you gotta take him off for this month. Cause
Yeah.
And that's
he's
why.
away.
That's why you have to check in January.
I took Bonds out. I put on Hector Hernandez on Shabs. He got me a goal right away from the penalty spot.
Wow, you're great. You know the league.
Yep.
Oh, you picked the PK takers, eh? Oh,
Yeah,
this
buddy.
guy.
That's the
smart.
secret.
Yeah, Moneyball. It's all Moneyball to you, isn't it?
But Shabs ties Famalicão 2-2. 2-2.
Chris calls it anyone who beats a money ball.
Yeah.
Oh, so you moneyballed it, eh?
Moneyball, eh?
Better than me, Moneyball. Chiquinho with a crazy bicycle kick also gets the assist on the first goal. Great performance on Mr.
Guys.
Chiquinho.
This Chiquinho guy's a baller.
Dude, he fucking
When
lit.
he played against Benfica, I was like, this guy's making like crazy moves, crazy runs. I noticed it right away.
That's why he's a wolf.
You want to talk about
Keep an
ballers?
eye out
You
on
want to talk about ballers that game? How about the announcer at the stadium?
A baller.
This guy's getting the people going, all right?
Yeah.
Great voice, yeah.
Amazing.
Shout out to the Famalicão announcer. That guy brings the fucking hype, bro.
You need like a guy who has like a little bit of an old guy voice, and he's yelling.
Deep,
Yeah.
masculine, strong.
Because if that guy's coming out and you're younger than him, you're like, fuck, I gotta bring the heat also.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I gotta match this guy's energy.
Rio Ave, Portimonense, Boateng with the first goal, Manuel with the second, Boateng with the Gomes celebration, the lion crawl.
Yeah, he's on the all fours, crawling around.
It's a little kinky. It's a little kinky.
A little too kinky for you on the field.
I don't know if I want to see my heroes being little kinky freaks on the field like that. I don't know if I want that.
Yeah. No, I like it. He's crawling around out there.
I guess it's role play. They're having fun, right?
He's into a little pet play, I
There's
guess.
no rules when it comes to celebrations, really. Like,
Yeah.
Just like the bedroom. But leave that.
leave
You're
it.
saying
Keep it
bring
in
in the bedroom.
Keep it in the bedroom. All right?
Bringing the bedroom onto the pitch.
Wow, wild stuff.
What about when Cristiano Ronaldo takes his shirt off? Is that kinky to you?
If he touches the nips.
Yeah, that's true. A shirt off on its own, that's not kinky. That's masculine. That's macho, right?
He's like flexing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, shirt
but
off?
if he had rubbed his nipples, yes, that
is
obviously that's a little
shirt
weird.
off's a yellow? If you touch your nipples, is that a second yellow?
That's a red, bro.
100%.
Well, second
Automatic
yellow,
red.
right?
I think everyone would agree. The ref,
It's a
even his
straight red.
teammates-
If you start doing sex stuff, his
teammates would be like, "Yeah, get him out of here,
Dude, you're crawling.
much.
You crawling around like that. Imagine you get signed to a Saudi team. You crawl
Oh,
around
you
like
can't
that
do that.
without a shirt on. You're getting deported. Forget a red card. You're getting deported.
If you're lucky, you know what they
Yeah.
do down there?
I mean, that's only kinky if you think it is. He's pretending to be a lion.
Or a cheetah or a leopard, whatever. Whatever
That's
they
true.
put it. Whatever
Or a
they
panther.
ride shotgun up there.
That's true. Every things are only kinky if you think about them in that way. What if he had taken off his shoes and his socks? Is that kinky?
Hey,
Now we're talking about feet
Feet
stuff.
stuff.
If his shins are showing, or if his that's
Hey.
totally different.
Anyways.
Hide your shins.
Casa PB Moreirense 4-1. Yuki Soma with a brilliant deflected shot at the start of the game, and that ball just it hit the defender, went up, boom, dipped into the net. Goalie had nothing.
Great move by Soma. These Japanese guys, they know how to
Drop a bomb.
hit a shot, deflect it, and then drop a bomb into the net.
But yeah, that was the spark of their comeback, and they won 4-1. Good for Casapilla.
A little fluky, but come on. You can't be mad.
Take it.
No,
You're going to take it.
It looked nice.
Look at the table? Let's look at the table.
Sorry to correct, someone's joke, but we do talk about World War II on this podcast.
This is a World War II.
Oh, yeah, they got 2 bombs dropped on them.
Bombs dropped on them famously. Now,
Well, good. They started it, Pearl Harbor.
But what they do is they are famous for the kamikazes.
Oh.
Right?
I'm right there with you, brother.
Great drinks. Great drinks.
Anyways, looking at
go to
the
Black Dice.
table, Sporting, first place, 40 points. Benfica right on their tails with 39. Porto dropped to third with 35 points. That's a 5-point difference of first place. That hurts. Ouchie wawa. Braga is still in fourth with 33 points. Guimarães could have jumped them.
Next week is
sitting with 30.
Porto Braga.
God damn, that's hot.
So Braga can jump them.
That is some hot fire coming at us.
Can jump them. And Porto has not been playing so sexy.
Yeah.
They have not.
Maybe a draw.
A draw would be great.
God,
Yeah, another one.
God forbid we draw.
Can we do a quick lookup? Just
In the meantime, Chaves at the bottom of the table. They're playing Sporting next week. Fuck, that'll be interesting. Bottom versus tops. Whoa.
Hey, Chaves at bottom? I thought
Chaves.
they haven't been playing that. I thought they've been playing okay.
They've been looking good. They're fighting.
they've been looking good because those jerseys are nice.
Yeah, the jerseys look nice, so we thought they were playing well.
Porto Braga Sunday 3:30.
What's the
At
name?
Estadio
Where is it?
de Cuori.
Dragão.
Dragão. Yeah.
Okay.
Braga
Dragão.
right home last week, so okay. Shit's gonna hit the fan next week for somebody. Check that out. All right. Premier League. England. There was no Premier League.
It was FA.
It was the FA Cup. And you know what? I don't really care about the FA Cup. But you know what it did provide us with? Some fucking spectacular goals. I'll give them that.
I love the FA Cup. I love Taça de Portugal. I like when a little team can go far, and it's an important trophy. At the end of the year, they always say who won the FA Cup. Did you win 2 trophies or did you win 1 trophy?
I think you got to walk the Champions League too. It helps.
Well, you get a little
You
walk.
get to see some of the small teams. You get to see what Wrexham's doing.
Wrexham's been winning.
Exactly.
I got to my bar job on Sunday, and I got there, and I was like, "What's on the channels?" I start at 4:00. I can usually catch the second half of the Serie A games that day. So I come in, I put sports on the TV, and everyone's like, "What is this? I don't know what these sports are."
Sports. This
They
is
get
the
mad.
village. What's happening?
But this
drag
week
race.
I went on, and I was like on Sportsnet, Wrexham was playing. I was like, "Oh, amazing!" I watched some Wrexham, and yeah, they won. But yeah,
It's crazy to get your little known club out. All you need is 2 very famous movie stars or TV stars to buy your team and make a TV show about it,
And then invest in a documentary.
yeah, exactly.
it's a girl that I work with. She does not watch soccer at all, but she's like, "I thought I was looking at TV. I thought that was Paul Mullen." And I said, "Oh, it is Wrexham." And I was like, "That's crazy that you know the fucking striker's name."
Wow.
Yeah.
That is kind of wild. And
Well, do you guys ever meet like a bunch of British people that are like, they're like, "Oh, this is my team." You're like, "Oh, you like
Stockport
soccer?"
County. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, they like this little dinky little team, and then you're like, "Okay, that team. I'm
Everyone's got their
never
local.
gonna hear about them again." And then the FA Cup comes along, you're like, "Oh, that's your team."
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's neat. They have a very good culture like that in
we can
England
have
that
that
we
too.
don't have in Portugal.
We can have that too in Canada if you guys come out and watch York United, baby. Playing at York Lions Stadium. Season starts in April. Get your tickets.
That was good.
When they start selling. We just made some signings.
Ruthless plug. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Fuck that shit. We'll talk about it later.
Hey, people want to know about Canadian soccer. It's
And
on the rise.
And we'll talk about that later.
All right. Spurs beat Burnley on Friday, 1-0, thanks to a mighty stonk from the spectacular Spaniard Pedro Porro.
Some weeks we have no stonks. We can't even think of one. There isn't even one that happened. And this week we got a couple.
Spoiled.
We're gonna have to talk about them.
Spoiled for stonks.
Do you want to just compare them right now? I like the Pedro Porro one the best.
Pedro Porro.
Yeah,
It was.
and this is coming from a Benfica.
Pedro Porro one was fierce. It was fierce.
It was good. Wolves take on Brentford in a 1-1 draw. João Gomes would take a red
Yeah,
in the 10th.
hold on. Let's talk about the Pedro Porro one. Hold on. So the thing about the Pedro Porro I wanted to mention as well was that when he first got there, they were slagging this guy off. They're like, this guy's a dud. We got him from the Portuguese league. Looks like another jabroni. Looks like another
Wankers
jobber.
didn't know what they had.
And, you know, his first game, not even training with the team. Yeah, he had a kind of a stinker, but the guy can play football, man. He can play football and he can bang João Felix's girlfriend, apparently.
Oh, of course. We know
What
he
a-
plays well. We seen him at Sporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were happy when he left.
Yeah.
So
Well, when you see that goal, it's just like you could tell he's looking at that corner. He's only got eyes for that corner. There's nobody even challenging him. And he's just like, I'm gonna fucking smash it home.
yeah,
From that angle, you just smashed into that
It's
side
like
netting right there.
It's
It was
pure
sick.
determination.
Yes.
it was also like they stood off him too, so it was kind of like in basketball. We're like, oh, this guy's gonna shoot. Yeah, go shoot.
Yeah.
And then you're like, all right, you're gonna give me space.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what Porto's got in his pocket.
I could pick that corner.
Yeah.
Wolves, they play. Pedro Neto on the corner, passes it off, gets it back. Neto sets it up for Doyle. Who's this Doyle fellow?
I don't
Center
know,
back.
but Neto trusts him.
Republic of Doyle.
Neto gets it back in a just Fernando Santos's wet dream of what a corner looks like. Like, corner ball, passes it 1-2, and then hits someone at the top of the box, and this guy just slams it with his left foot. God damn.
Oof.
Good.
The Republic of Doyle. What a hit.
Tommy Doyle, and you know what's crazy? I watched this, I think on a Wolves commentary, and the Wolves guy said, "You can't give Doyle that much space." I'm like, I didn't know that. Great,
Doyle.
good. I know that Doyle, you
Doyle.
can't give him space.
You don't want to.
While we're on the stonk train, we're just going to get to it. Juventus, Timothy Weah, way out.
Oh.
That's my favorite.
Holy shit.
Okay, I didn't
man.
see this.
Ama-
We saw it upstairs. You were passed out.
Yeah, you were under
passed
the
out.
recharge
You said you haven't
blanket.
slept in 5 days.
Someone hadn't slept since Thursday night, you know. But boom, I love a crossbar down.
Cheese bar.
Yeah, bar down.
Pretty.
The cheese bar down is nasty.
And then just to rehash the game we were just talking about since we're on stonks.
I would like to give it to the Portuguese guy.
Yeah. It's a volley and it doesn't hit the net as hard as the other. Oh wait, it does.
Oh
yeah,
my
it does.
God.
It's the top part of the net,
man.
bro. That's sick.
Yeah, I like a volley too.
Oh, the volley, the cheese bar, the determination.
The tying the game against.
I think, but you also have to
Braga.
think about the game, like Justin
yeah.
just said.
Also-
Like
well,
they just
last
tied
minute.
the last minute tying
well,
goal.
the Wolves
to
one was
stonk
a
it.
tie as well, and that was for
And-
them to stay alive in the FA Cup.
And
Yeah,
down
but I
on
don't
a red
care.
They
card.
don't. Well, Wolves don't have much else. You think they're gonna win the fucking Premier League?
I don't care
They're not
about
gonna-
Republic of Doyle though.
I don't think. I think
Well,
the Wolves.
Doyle,
The final-
well,
okay,
whatever.
wait, wait.
It's the only thing Wolves have to fight for.
One final stonk to give credit to is Leeds United, Patrick Bamford, when he fucking hits this ball like Drogba.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Not
that's-
as stonky. Doesn't hit the net as nicely, but
Yeah.
the
Still sick.
control
Amazing.
and touch was fantastic.
Amazing
Repost all
finish.
these stonks. This is
fantastic.
That was pretty
spoiled.
good.
it's too much.
Yeah, this week was great. I gotta say the Wolves one is last for me in terms of just stonkability. No, I'm just going based off the shot, just
Okay.
the carry of the ball. You know, I like to go scientific on all this as well.
What are you ranking them, Chris?
I don't know, scientifically, the Wolves one was pretty fierce. I think it was pretty fierce.
Damn.
And then what about Jokic against Golden State Warriors?
Come on.
Certainly not a stonk.
Don't
I mean,
bring up
pretty
basketball.
good.
What? He just hit into the one hoop?
It
What-
was-
It was to win the game in the
I don't
buzzer,
care.
one winner in the buzzer beater.
I thought that was very cool, but a stonk in a basketball would be if he was at the other end of the
Does it-
of
is
the
a
thing and he whipped it.
Baseball throw
Yeah,
it.
he
You got a
whipped
base.
it,
If you
and
don't
he
base,
whipped it in.
straight pitch.
No, but if he slam dunked it from the other side.
Oh, I guess, or is the stonk a slam dunk? Interesting.
Stonk a slam.
What does Chris say?
Stonk a
We'll talk
dunk.
about that later.
I don't care about shots.
scientifically,
We'll talk about it later.
Okay,
A
stonk-
shot in basketball, it always does the same thing. It goes into that one hoop.
Yeah,
It must, yes.
can't pick
With a
corners.
shot in soccer, it could hit the cheese bar down.
backboard. You got
Okay.
the backboard.
Hey, scientifically, we all understand that, Patrick.
Okay.
Okay, we don't get into the science of it.
Let's go to our choices. I'm gonna say, you know what I like? I like the Portuguese man.
Me too.
João Mendes.
Yeah.
I gotta give it Timothy Weah, the cheese bar.
That
The
one's
cheese
great.
bar.
There's
Bar
we're
down.
just spoiled.
But I think scientifically, João Mendes,
Bar down.
it was the tying goal in the Minho Derby.
yeah,
And it was a volley.
I love a volley.
love a volley. Okay,
I do like the cheese bar down
But they
in
were
the way
that
up.
was the 6th goal.
Exactly. So there you go.
Okay. Means
Scientifically,
nothing. Means nothing.
it was the 6th goal.
Yeah.
You can do that. If it's your 6th goal, you can do anything. You can shoot into the crowd. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
For the audacity of João Mendes
The
to
audacity.
hit that.
Yeah.
It was a last-ditch effort.
Just give it to him.
Throw
Give
him
it-
in.
Just give it.
Okay.
I don't want to sit here and fight all day.
We still got soccer to go through.
We don't gotta fight.
Liverpool.
We're going off science here.
Yeah. Liverpool beat Arsenal 2-0. 2 late goals. Luis Diaz in the mix for both of them. He scores the second one. Beautiful. He smashes it home in the box blast. Diogo Jota sets it up.
Pretty good blast.
Jota, when that guy came on, he changed everything. He's like kind of the wild card, the super sub. It was actually really boring. It was actually pathetic to watch.
Do you think without Salah?
Well, you never let me finish. It was actually boring to watch the game without them. If you watch Luis Diaz and Darwin try to set up play before that, it was pathetic. It
was bad,
So sad. I was like, these guys have no chemistry up front. It was like, and like Salah's not there. Like I'm like, this is like gonna end in shambles.
I thought this whole game was pretty bad. Like Arsenal wasn't linking up well either.
Arsenal had plenty of chances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was that one chance where like Odegaard hit the post and like there was like keep shooting at the net.
Yeah.
They weren't getting it in.
They need to bring some violence.
It was very.
Despite their white
It
kids.
was very.
Actually, Ian Wright said we need a killer, and I think they do. They need like a goal scorer striker, like someone
Well,
that
it's
can
like
finish.
Martinelli was doing that.
But
for them
Arsenal's
last
never
season.
had that. Arsenal's never had that.
Yeah, and they need
Not,
that.
not since the days
Not-
of Van
I think they need a
Van Persie
Gyokeres.
or-
Yeah, I
on-
was
or Henry.
thinking that.
I think they should be in the market for him.
That would be actually a great signing, I think.
Yeah.
And I think, fuck Glen Johnson. I think he can play there.
I think he can for
Yeah.
sure. That's exactly the type of player they need. He's kind of like Holland, where he just like runs at defenders. He
Yeah.
he shoots at the net hard.
Brings the fucking power.
But yeah, it was good. I'm glad to see Klopp. You know, he's kind of been a little bit of a one-trick pony lately, just putting on Jota and Gravenberch at like the 65th minute, and then that changes the whole dynamic. But it's working, and nobody can stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
There's something about, I think Benfica's kind of going through the same thing where like Schmidt does his kind of same subs, but it's like for some reason it doesn't work if you start them. It's like
Yeah.
it has
Yeah.
to be the sub, right?
yeah,
Some people are just super subs. Yeah.
But I mean, Jota can start a game. I mean, not for
He could-
Portugal, not in my opinion, but
disagree. But go ahead.
do you think?
Wow.
So I got a question to you. Do you think that he was like the glue for those two guys? Like those two guys were not doing anything together.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
for some reason he holds it.
Yeah.
together.
If you watch that game, which I'm assuming you didn't, but if you
I
watched,
did not know.
But if you were to watch it, like just the chemistry they had moving like offensively with him on the field, it's not only just fun to watch, but it's just way more interesting. Like it's all just very textbook and boring. Like pass the ball, run the ball, like cool, fun. Like he makes like really cool passes, right? Like little like outside the box thinking passes.
He's
right?
been known to do a flick.
Yeah, little flicks,
Yeah.
little stuff like that, right? So
Hey, man.
he spices it up. He's like the
thing
spice
is,
that they
the
don't
thing
have.
is, like, I'm not saying he's better than Salah, but it's like Salah is maybe they don't work in tandem together. You need one or the other, and then Salah is
Salah's your classic
He's
right
bet-
winger, left-footed
Yeah.
right winger, right? He gets the ball and he cuts in.
he's
He's
better.
like the
He
Arjen
gets paid
Robben.
more. He's a bigger fan favorite. Like he's going to be the first choice no matter what.
Yeah,
As he should be.
Yeah, and they're
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and they're two different positions. You can't really like.
But it's like
argue
while
who's better.
While the cat's away,
The
mice
mice
play?
will
shall
play.
play,
Yeah,
Okay.
and we'll see.
Sure.
We'll see
And
what the,
The
Let's
South,
see who gets
the
that
South
cheese.
Americans will play.
yeah.
Hey, we get that cheese, baby.
I also want to say that I fucking hate these white Arsenal jerseys.
White on white jerseys.
I
the
think
Just
that's
all
anti-violence.
white. They do it every year. It's what's it called?
It's a nod to the anti-knife
crime,
violence.
yeah.
Yeah,
No more blood or something. No more red.
yeah.
They don't play well in them. You can't see the numbers because
No.
like the numbers are just
Yep.
they're outlined with red. It's like
That-
terrible for the announcers.
Another issue. Sorry.
They don't play well in them. Also, they also wore these jerseys when Nuno Tavares got subbed out in the 30th minute,
Oh,
notoriously.
he didn't know who he was passing to.
Yeah, he couldn't
Yeah.
see.
That's-
Everyone was white.
Also in Jersey escapades this weekend, Sunderland played Newcastle, and I think it's like a very classic derby that they've been doing forever.
That's their derby.
And
yeah.
they both wear stripes. Sunderland wears red stripes, Newcastle wears black stripes. But when you watch the game, you're like, what the fuck is happening and who's on whose team?
But I think Newcastle wore black shorts.
Yeah, they wear different shorts, but it's still fucking just
stripes.
it's a strain on the eyes.
Can I tell you something funny?
Tell me.
That I heard just street talk, bar talk.
Oh,
Was it a crazy guy?
Justin loves the bar talk.
Cite your
I love
sources.
bar talk, but I don't like it when it's said as a source. Like, I have a source. It's like,
These are our
it's a guy in a bar.
sources.
Say it's a guy in a bar.
How different
Yeah.
is that from Twitter?
It's just a guy.
It's not that different when you quote somebody on Twitter.
that's
It's like
true.
quoting somebody on Wikipedia.
That's true. Tommy Palmieri. What was his name?
Yeah.
Palmieri.
Tancredi Palmieri, just as reliable.
Tancredi Palmieri.
So this is what I heard guy at a bar tell me about last week when Diogo Jota went down for the penalty shot. This is what they told me. He said that he said he went down because Mo Salah was gonna take the penalty kick, and he knew that, and he had Mo Salah on his fantasy league.
What?
And they checked the sources, and he does have Mo Salah on his fantasy league.
Dude, you got the craziest people telling you
I'm
stuff.
just telling you what a guy at a bar told me.
This is crazy. Arsenal's.
Why would he care that much about his fantasy league that he's gonna die?
He's a big video game guy. He plays tournaments. He's like one of the best in the world.
He's
Diogo
living in the
Jota.
He's great at
metaverse.
FIFA. Yeah.
Yeah. So who knows how serious he takes it? You know.
He was pictured walking into the Arsenal grounds with the foot trading thing on his phone, and it's like he's just always grinding, trying to get those.
He's a
He's
gamer.
doing the app, the foot app.
The
He's a
foot
gamer.
app.
Hey, you know what? When I was his age, I was really into foot too.
That's all we were
probably,
doing,
you know?
right?
So, I just retired recently. So,
But he's living it. Like, if I was actually
It's
like
true.
playing, I'm
Yeah.
like, why do I have to pretend fantasy a
Yeah.
video game?
also you're playing soccer all the time. You turn on a video game. You don't want to be like a monster. I don't know what other
But
video
also
games
when
there
you-
are.
I
but,
bet
like, you know what I mean?
Ronaldo must hate him. Be like, this guy's playing video games. He's
Fucking
pretending.
nerd.
Like, fucking live your life, bro.
And also,
but
like,
but
you're
he's-
not good. And I'm passing it to you, and you're fucking.
Also,
up,
we
dude.
don't play well together.
But he can buy all the packs he wants. He's got unlimited money. He plays for Liverpool. We're
That's
poor.
cheating, though.
Hey, you don't know how many packs he buys.
He might have an RTG, a Road to Glory. That's no money spent. See, that's how in the weeds I was at one point about this.
Fucking cross.
But
But he's
it was-
probably so big.
it was
FIFA
the
gives
pandemic.
him packs.
Yeah. It was the pandemic, so you know there was nothing else to do.
Packdemic.
The Packdemic, that's what they called it. I just want to say Liverpool's jerseys were bad too, so that's probably why it was a bad game, just ugly and
Yeah,
ugly.
they were, yeah.
So purple versus the white.
I think,
it should be red versus white or whatever.
No. I think out of respect, they didn't wear red.
Oh.
No more red.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
the
I
cap.
see.
That's the campaign, mate.
Oh, that's very nice for the FA Cup there.
Yeah.
Arsenal's slump continues winless in 3 straight losses, and before that, the draw was to Liverpool.
They have only won one in the last 9 games. Something
Bad.
like
Ouch!
that.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, they haven't won a game in
I thought
December.
this
Or they
could have
did
been a
win it.
nice bounce back, but now they have like a couple weeks off. They don't play till January 20th.
And it's one
So
of those
I don't know if
things-
they're gonna go to like Dubai or something because they usually do that in January
For training?
Just like train there.
Why are they off for so long?
I don't know, to get a
Oh,
couple weeks
weird.
off.
Weird, wild.
Mental health break.
I was listening to
Health, yeah.
the
They're doing
John
bad.
Oliver being on Men in Blazers yearly thing that they do. I like
Yes.
that guy, right? He does a kind of a good job, and he's really into Liverpool, and
Yeah.
so it's cool. They hate Portuguese players. They slagged off Ronaldo,
Oh.
and they were about to,
Oh,
and
I
they
know.
and they did Bruno as well.
That's why I've stopped listening to them.
Well, Bruno's
These
understandable.
chumps.
I can understand why people hate Bruno.
But Bruno, it seems like they were positing sort of that, like, so Ten Hag has apparently lost like half the dressing room. Obviously, one half of it is like Sancho and stuff, and probably the leader of that half is Bruno. So do you think?
Why would he make him captain then?
I don't know, but maybe to get him on his side. But apparently, I don't know. This is rumors I've heard from other podcasts. Like Bruno is kind of a coach killer, don't you think? Like,
I mean,
who does
I
he
would
respect.
I would hate Ten Hag if I was Bruno because he kicked out Ronaldo like that,
Yeah.
and Bruno loves Ronaldo.
Just stand by your boys, bro.
yeah, they
Yeah.
kind of turned them against each other for some reason. We all thought
Well,
they
the
hated
media
each
did.
other. Yeah.
They thought that meeting when,
Yeah.
when they first saw each other for the Euro. I mean,
was
for the
the
World
end.
Cup.
That was the
That
end.
they hated each other, but they're boys. They like each other.
I mean, well enough, yeah.
Well enough.
Ronaldo's famously boys with almost no one. He's just kind of like his own. He's an island, you
No,
know,
man.
onto
That
himself.
whole team worships him. They love him.
He loves Pep. They're boys. They're equals.
Dallo.
Pep is older than him. Dallo, yeah, boy.
Dallo, yeah. But so you think it's just cool that the coach comes in and Bruno can try and get him fired, and he knows he has a contract, and like the more they turn
If I
this
was
shit,
Bruno, I wouldn't like him.
the more they turn this shit over, the more it's not going to get good. If the guy's got like a plan, follow the plan.
This guy seems like a dick, though. He's not fun. He's not like Big Ange, like joking
Yeah.
around, having fun. Klopp is a fun guy.
That's why you never go Dutch.
People
You need it
love.
all
Yeah,
in.
he's like so emotionless. People love Klopp because he has personality. He loves his boys. I feel like Ten Hag is like so lame. Like,
That's how Dutch people are.
yeah,
Tiny little nerd, boring guy.
like so serious.
Mike,
You know what?
Mike,
You know what?
Mike, you
When-
need a good couch.
Mate.
I play in a band. My band. We were on tour. We played in Netherlands, Holland, for the Dutch.
Yes.
Right. We're out there, and we were playing in the UK. We were playing in fucking France, all over. Right. When we played in the Netherlands, it was like we finished a song, and it was like dead silence.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No clap.
Nobody clapped. No, nothing. Right. We're like.
Yeah.
No energy in the room, so cold. And then at the end of the show, we'd be like, "Oh man, we're just like shaking in our own heads. We're like, go to the bar, like let's get a drink. Like fuck, I guess we did a bad job." And the Dutch people came up and was like, "You guys were amazing." Like, can't do a Dutch accent, but like they're like, "You guys were amazing. We loved it." I'm like, "Why don't you fucking cheer for us?
Yeah.
You fucking pricks."
They're just enjoying the show. No reaction.
Just cold, like Terminators.
Dude, I had
man.
that same vibe.
Exactly.
Like,
That's Ten Hag. Yeah.
I was in Amsterdam. It's like you'd go out to eat, and it's like as soon as you just start talking English, like the servers just check out. They're like, "Fuck these people." Like,
Are you supposed to speak Dutch?
no,
Yeah.
but I'm like, the one thing is like
Americans.
Again, it's I think they just
Oh,
think we're
yeah.
Americans. They don't like us.
They don't like emotion. That's what.
Yeah.
But they don't know how to show emotion.
Anyways, with United, they play Wigan. Dallo scoring from the top of the box. Beautiful little finesse shot in there.
Nice.
Nice. Bruno wins a penalty, scores the penalty, does no skip. Very little touch though.
Hate that penalty. Big dive from Bruno.
It was a dive.
Just got a little touch on his toe.
Well, he got clipped. I don't think he had to go down, but he got clipped.
Such a tiny clip. Yeah.
But it
What are you
worked.
gonna do?
The refs reward it.
Hey man, if it's for Portugal penalty, I would love it. Yeah, take it.
all day.
And like I said, we had this talk last week. What's more pathetic? He gets clipped. He tries to stay up. He falls down again. Like that's even more sad. Like
Yeah.
just you already got it. You got the free shot on net. Just take it.
Yep. All right, to Italy, Rafael Leão picks up an assist to a Loftus-Cheek goal. AC Milan beats Empoli 3-0 on the weekend. Juve stomps Salernitana 6-1. We talked about that.
Well, let's talk about Rafael Leão a bit. Good to see him back on the score sheet. That's always nice. And then we started a video upstairs called Rafael Leão's Closet. And what can you say about that video, Chris?
Some of the worst T-shirts you've ever seen in your life.
God, I wish we never saw it. I lost respect for this man.
He's very young. He's a 22-year-old guy. No, one should-
Still, he should have more swag, more riz than all of us.
I think he does. I think he just has such a surplus of stuff that it's like there's so much shit.
He showed us his bad stuff.
You showing us the D closet?
Apparently.
There's a shirt with like a big picture of Bob Marley.
Cut
That's
away
not
to
cool.
Bob Marley.
And then another
Pop Smoke or something.
Young
Who was
Thug.
the other
Young
rapper?
Thug.
Young Thug.
Just a shirt with another man's face so big on it is bizarre. And then it just seemed like I could imagine it getting better. It's very boring. It's like I'm a 22-year-old and here's my stuff. I'm a rich 22-year-old and here's some stuff.
And I'm rich and I can buy whatever the hell I want in this world, and I'm gonna buy this garbage.
It could have got better. It was 22 minutes, the video.
Yeah, we did not
Hey,
watch all of it.
6 minutes is enough.
He was showing the bad stuff first.
Maybe. I'm gonna go revisit it. I want to see a sneaker collection. Let's see how it
He had
is.
some good
Oh
sneaks.
yeah, they
Good
must be in the
sneaks.
closet.
He better have a fucking studio in that house.
Yep. Well,
It was a
he's
closet.
way 45. That's where you want your studio. It absorbs all the sound.
Everywhere.
Bounces off the shirts and gets a good reverb, especially off the Bob Marley one.
Oh,
That's for sure.
Jose Mourinho
Chicken on
sent
the corn?
off again in a 1-1 draw with Atalanta.
What'd he do? Yelled stuff.
Those crazy
Third
thing.
year, he always tries to get himself fired, but Rome was like, "You're the best coach we ever had. You're doing wonders for this team.
You won
You're,
us a
you're
European Cup."
unfireable. You can do whatever you
Well,
want."
they're
brother.
never gonna fire him. He's gonna get some offer.
No, he's
from-
gone. His
He's-
3 years
he's
are
gone?
done. Yeah.
The contract is gonna run out.
Yeah.
And he said
There's the tax thing too. He's not going to stay.
Yeah, we talked about
Brazilian national team or Saudi
No,
Arabia.
no, Brazil hired a coach.
okay, there you go.
Sao Paulo coach, I believe.
Well-
It's got a weird name. I don't remember it.
It will be interesting to see where he lands, and that's business for Jose. But other business for Jose is apparently, I love a documentary. Netflix is going to drop a
Netflix.
Jose documentary.
Woo,
I
baby.
can't imagine it's not going to be things we've already heard. We know this man's life like almost
Yeah.
inside and out, but we'll see.
There's
We'll
been a
see.
few stuff on him already.
Yeah. Germany, they're still on break and apparently playing friendlies. Why not just go back to league play?
You got to respect Christmas, okay? January 6th, that was famously
With the Kings.
Epiphany. Yes, exactly.
King's Day, yeah.
Yeah.
They finally made it so goddamn late, you know? And these are all accurate dates. I mean, everyone knows
course.
that. December 25th, January 6th.
It takes a while to walk there.
Rop, rop, rop,
They
rop,
walked.
That's right.
Yeah.
With camels.
No, they're wise men.
they had
should have-
camels?
They should have known beforehand.
We're on Christmas now?
Well, I'm just
Well, you
saying.
think they got the word from God? Like, come on. Like, they found
They followed
out.
the
They followed the star.
they're
Follow the star.
Scientifically, they should have made it.
In France, they're playing cup games. They were bad. Lille won 12-0. They played the Golden Lions of St. Joseph's. This sounds like a high school team.
Gold Lions.
The Gold Lions.
Leon Duro. That's my favorite
Leon-
restaurant in Mississauga.
Oh, shout out Leon Duro,
Yeah.
former Burger King.
Yes, the drive-through is still carved out there.
You driving on Dundas, you see that Burger King,
Yeah.
Portuguese
It used to
restaurant.
be downtown. It was great.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I thought there was no free clout on this show. What are we
no,
doing
for
here?
Portuguese
Hey.
place, we'll give a free shout out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. They
We've
got to
done
pay us.
we've done confirmations there. We've done our Vavo's birthday there. Shout out Leon Duro. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one's paying us, man. Let's just shout out everyone.
We've been there once or twice. But yeah, Joe David against Leon Duro. He got a hat trick and I think 3 assists. But like, what does that mean? Anything?
3 goals, 3 assists.
Yeah, you won 12-0.
Yes, it means something. Yes.
And then
Goes
Good
to the
job.
record
PSG
book.
Get back into form.
PSG won what, like 9-0?
9-0, I think.
Whatever. It was fucking French League Uber Cup.
And fucking Gonçalo Ramos couldn't only score a penalty. They gave him a penalty.
Jesus,
Damn.
Couldn't score an open play.
Tough.
Other news?
João Cancelo got hurt apparently.
Yeah,
You
he
skipped
got
past
injured.
that, but yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know if he'll make it for when we got friendlies for Portugal.
Friendly's all
don't
right.
think we need
Whatever. But
Okay.
hopefully Barcelona does well. They won a couple games. I don't know where they are in the table, but good luck to
Real
them.
Madrid's in first. That Turkish kid Arda Güler started for the first time because he's always injured, and Twitter lost their mind over that, and he made one nice pass, and I was like, I don't care.
Yeah,
He's
Coach
a
makes a
wonder
nice
kid.
pass every game too, and then he does a bunch of stupid stuff as well. So who knows?
Nah, he's great.
You think he's great?
I think he's really great, yeah.
Okay. I think he's still settling into the team. I want to see how he does next year.
Next year, bro. He's doing good.
Arda Güler.
Yeah, Arda Güler. Other news: Canadian soccer will bring it up. York United signed Denis Solanovic from Liechtenstein. This man has played against Ronaldo. He's played against Bruno Fernandes, the biggest stars of Portugal.
Wow.
in European qualifying.
Let's
Big
be
deal.
real. Let's be real. He got crushed against them.
Yeah, how did he do?
Hey, not as bad as Luxembourg. Luxembourg was the 9-0. Liechtenstein, I don't know.
Maybe like 3-0.
But hey,
I think sharing the pitch with Cristiano Ronaldo would be pretty special. Imagine lining up against that guy or the whole Portuguese national team.
phenomenal.
You know what? I'll tell you what. It's what we were arguing against in the World Cup. We're like, a lot of these Moroccan players, they never got on the pitch. They never got to deal with this level of fame or this level of success. You know, not to bring up not trying to open the wound, but
You're not opening. I think at this point, coming out of that, I think you're selling those Moroccan players short. I think they.
No, they're all really good.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
coming into that game like we're gonna kill these guys anyways. We're in our homeland.
No, a lot of them were in the top 5 European leagues.
no. But I'm just saying, had we started Ronaldo that game, they might have been a little starstruck. Anyways.
Yeah.
This Liechtensteiner,
Yes.
he's not going to be starstruck.
Bring the heat.
He's played with the best of
He's
them.
above everyone in that
Hey.
league.
He's ready. He's ready.
Fuck yeah.
He said, I swap sweat with Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes.
Yes.
I've rubbed shoulders.
Yes. I
He's-
bet all you guys here want to lick my bottom of my ball sack.
You want to lick my Liechtenstein live jersey.
My Liechtensteiner.
We're signing players. Get excited.
Hey, happy.
Yeah.
January. That's it's a second Christmas. I always like to say. Don't I always say that, Chris?
You do second Christmas.
Yeah.
Second
Hey,
Christmas.
but did you sign my friend, the hot dog vendor? Jimmy Stacks, a hot dog vendor.
I'm working on it. I'm working on Jimmy Stacks.
Jeez,
What the
Stack.
fuck? All right.
What are you, straight out of The Sopranos?
No, he's the best hot dog vendor I've ever met.
I'm working
Where?
on it.
Oh, I see. To vend hot dogs at the
Yeah.
place.
Sure, but where'd you meet this guy? Where does he work?
I may or may not have met him at the bar or in front of the Canadian Tire. But he's a great hot dog vendor and he
Jimmy
knows
Stack.
sports like crazy. I wouldn't go toe to toe with this man and a bunch of stats in any sport. He'll take you down.
What does he have? Like a classic hot dog cart?
Oh yeah, Polish, Italian, whatever you want.
You know, man,
Classic cart. You know a classic
I
cart.
know a classic cart.
They do hamburger dogs. I looked them up.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
Oh, so he's a stats guy.
Actually,
Big time
I love
stats guy.
stats.
Jimmy
guy.
Stat.
if they brought
Yeah.
a hot dog vendor into the stadium, I would love that. Just like a classic
We're working on it.
hot dog stand.
No, they can't because
I'm telling you.
James Sherman's got his pies.
No, he's out.
Sherman's out.
Sherman's out.
I'm telling you right now, if you gotta sign Jimmy Stacks hot dog vendor,
Okay.
he's gonna
You're
amp it up.
Evan's in contact.
The vibes will be immaculate.
I'll
I
put it
promise.
along. I'll put it along.
Promise you.
You need as many vibes as you can get.
He's a vibes man.
All right. Snug of the week we gave to João Mendes.
See, that's what I would like. Yes.
João Wonder.
That's a toughie.
I'm gonna say a guy who's deserved it many weeks. Ricardo Velho.
Oh,
Value.
Wow.
I
A
like
goalie,
that.
man.
I like that.
Making so many saves every week.
You know what? I was gonna say. Rafa because he's had 2 weeks in a row in contention.
I said Rafa last week.
But I'm gonna go Velu too because 9 points on Evan's bench apparently. So that's
9 points left on the bench.
Oh my
Yeah,
fucking
9 points left on the bench. So
I think Rafa's a good shout too. I said it last week. No one was with me.
But when else
we
are
put
we-
it to the poll?
Rafa's
Yeah.
gonna have other games. Let's give it to Velu.
I would
like
love
it.
to.
I want to give it Chiquinho. I love the bicycle kick goal. He got the assist. Sadly,
He's
it's a
killing
little
it, man.
draw.
yeah.
That guy's dangerous.
Okay.
I'm not here to fight.
You're-
Let's give it to Value.
Okay.
The goalie.
Man value.
Yep.
All right.
I don't want to put it to the polls again because what did we do last week? We gave it to the polls. Who won it?
Paulinho.
Cool.
Oh,
The polls are rigged.
No. I think we could give this one to the polls. I think this is a great one to give to the polls. If we put don't put Rafa. Rafa's gonna win. You put Velho, Chiquinho,
Obviously not. Rafa was last week
who
on
was
the
the other
polls.
João
João
Mendes.
Mendes.
and João Mendes. Those three.
Okay. We'll throw that out there.
So we're not giving it to. We're not doing it ourselves anymore.
I think when
We
there's-
want to get the people involved.
Let's get the people involved. We're doing TikToks now. I don't know if people know this. Follow us on TikTok.
No, I'm not doing TikTok.
I feel like
We're doing
Patreon.
Patreon videos.
Oh, okay. We're doing Patreon videos now.
I feel like I have no power anymore. It's like,
The one thing
where
they
does
gave
where does
you-
my vote count?
No.
It doesn't.
counts.
And you
The
know what? It's just like
discussion.
regular life. Your vote doesn't really count.
The polls should be the fifth man. The polls should only be
A tie break?
Yes.
Okay, so-
Evan wants to contact the fans every week.
Let's contact the fans.
Yeah,
them
we get them
involved.
involved.
Okay, so you say value. You say value.
I said Chiquinho, Famelico.
Okay, I say Chiquinho too.
Okay. Now we got
This guy's trying to tie it up.
Let's take it to the polls.
All right, we'll take it to the polls.
He likes the bicycle kick.
Thanks.
It's science.
Who the hell doesn't like
It's science.
Scientifically, everybody likes a bicycle kick better.
If you look at it scientifically,
The odds of a bicycle kick happening way less.
Yep.
yeah.
Thanks once again for listening to the podcast. Hit us up on the social at Portugal_Corner on X, at Portugal Corner on Instagram. Join us on Patreon. Listen to us on the after show talking Portugal Corner in the corner. Listen to us on Palma Radio and or YouTube. Email us at theportugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take a minute to leave your rating and review. Check out the oldies if you'd like. And we'll do after show coming up next.
Let's go.
Chris got the electric corkscrew open.
I just put my dick in that thing.
Woo! We got another bottle of wine coming up. Oh, let's go. Bon
Ciao, bonoy.